The UFC Championship League Season 1 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove AIM 2021. The UFC Championship League Season 1 2021 one-round matchup will be coming up next. Anthony Joshua vs. Jan Blachowicz. The UFC Championship League Season 1 2021 one-round matchup will be coming up next. Israel Adesanya vs. Glover Teixeira.
Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between AJ, Anthony Joshua, and Jan Blachowicz. Well, this is truly an 8-point striker, DC, a Muay Thai practitioner, making the walk to the octagon yet again here tonight.
I love the way he stands high on his toes whenever he's approaching. The hands are high, not always closed. They're just up and high. He's bouncing on that back foot, and everything he throws has no load up. The outside leg kick is truly something special. He will brutalize you with the leg kick, and the moment you start to switch your stance, he will go across to the opposite side to beat that leg up. Then you get desperate. You start trying to grab him. That's when you start to run into the knees. You start to run into the elbows. He's just the most brutal guy that we've seen in the UFC for a long time.
And at last check, there are no gloves or any padding on the feet or the knees.
Nothing to protect you.
Caution, flammable. Well, this is a spectacle, folks. I never thought I'd see the day. Anthony Joshua, AJ, making the walk to the UFC octagon tonight. Say what you want about his wrestling or lack thereof, but there is no denying this man's boxing chops, his technical ability, his ability to rise to the occasion. This guy's selling out big arenas across all of Europe. I don't expect him to be fazed by the atmosphere here tonight. We'll find out how he handles it tonight. our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 28 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Warsaw, Poland, Jan Blachowicz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 237 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Anthony Joshua.
All right, get to the losing locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, match your corners, come out fight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh, yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Blachowicz' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Blachowicz. Slips the punch nicely there.
Great timing on that move takedown.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but
he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat. Oh, now he's in trouble.
right right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
Ready to be finished in this next round, all right?
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, so here we go with our next round, and there was a lot for him to like defensively in the previous round, almost as if he's 1 or 2 steps ahead of his opponent in terms of seeing the strike before it came his way.
He did a great job of moving his head as his opponent was attacking. But then when his opponent tried to string combinations together, it was his block defense that was really saving the day for him. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Just misses with the straight right. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Nice punch lands over the top.
Back to the overhand right, not there. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing. Nice kick.
Ooh, big knee. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Oh, straight right.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh! Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
And they separate. Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Swing and a big miss by Joshua.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Misses with that punch. Lands flush with the left hand. Just out of range with that left hook. 20 seconds left. And he landed the right hand there. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cutman in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Look at him chopping the woods. Chop the woods with those leg kicks.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Joshua. Well, most there, DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really
there by Blachowicz. How good is that right hand? Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Good stick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for...
Right to the top. And just like that, the fight is over.
Holy smokes! What a fight!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming. And before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony Joshua.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Israel Adesanya and Glover Teixeira.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself thinking this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight. Oh, that's a nice strike.
A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Now goes in and secures the takedown. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend, or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Beautiful strike.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Big right hand.
The UFC Championship League Season 1 20211 round matchup will be coming up next. Cain Velasquez versus Wanderlei
Nice
Silva.
head movement to slip the left hand. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, collar tie.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Back and forth we go. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Adesanya.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he's always on the counter attack, but a nice leg kick there by Adesanya. Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Teixeira. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Oh, that's a good right hand. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last one.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
The UFC Championship League Season 1 20211 round matchup will be coming up next. Forrest Griffin versus Jared Cannonier.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Israel Adesanya gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Knee strike there, interrupted by Glover Teixeira. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. 36 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And striking at a 40% clip tonight thus far against Glover Teixeira. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. And they separate. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with the thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, the seminal blow of the fight.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Straight right, he misses. Oh! Just missed with the left there. Oh, caught him flush with the head kick.
What a kick by this young man. He does a great job of disguising that technique that he landed. I mean, he's cutting down the size with his beautiful leg kick.
Unable to land with that punch. Nice defense there. Huge block.
Shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that will land it right on the spot.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, just misses with the kick. Well, that knee strike attempt blocked by Teixeira.
You got to check these low leg kicks. Nice punch lands over the top. He didn't like that left hand.
What a round! All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody...
Shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Big punch landed. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Teixeira's inner thigh starting to bruise up pretty good now. And they separate. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect. And that one landed perfectly.
Oh, big knee! 68 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And in terms of the connection rate, the accuracy. Oh, DC.
Massive good land. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Nice straight punch. There's no give on that leg kick.
Teixeira gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Oh! Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
All right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Cain Velasquez and Wanderlei Silva.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, he gives up his back here, DC. That's something that you almost never would do.
No, you got to try not to give up your back, especially on a guy that's this good with the top control from the back position. No one just has that many rear naked choke victories without a great understanding of the position. He has to understand this, and he believes that he's the best back taker in the entire world, right? And he has an opportunity right now to show that.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Silva. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Lands the ground and pound strike here. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
Slips the punch. Just misses there with the left.
What a punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Straight right hand now, just misses.
More clinching.
And he comes through with a big knee. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Velasquez gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Lands a switch knee.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, big knee there.
That knee hurt him.
Man.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Oh, man, the canvas is shaking as he slams him down. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Velasquez ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, this might be tight.
It's very tight. The moment he drops his chest, the fight's
This
gonna
might
be over.
just be a matter of time. And there it is.
It's over. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2. Going the winner by tap out, Cain Velasquez!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Forrest Griffin and Jared Cannonier.
You ready? You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think you get a kickboxing match tonight?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, effective strike there by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing fundamentals are just so clean.
Oh, he looks so sharp tonight.
Slips the shot. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Oh, nice.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Not there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice strike.
Straight right hand, no good. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, another punch lands flush by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier.
Real nice body kick land. Great punch.
Overhand right, swing and a miss. And they're coming. That is his biggest strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Good right hand.
Oh! Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's
he's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
That one was going to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, there.
He didn't like that left hand.
He's gotten hurt here. Oh, straight right. Octagon side after the swing and a miss by Griffin. Final seconds here of round one. Oh, nice punch there by Griffin. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You okay? You okay? All right. You can do this. That was not big a shot. You can take that. All right? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right? Next.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Griffin's knee strike is blocked.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh! All right, so Jared Cannonier with a beautiful 1-2, and really every time you fight, you want to present a more developed, better version. That has certainly been the case every step of the way for Cannonier.
Yeah, Cannonier was a good prospect when he entered the UFC. Now, you can see the finished product. You can see a guy that looks like one of the best middleweights in the world. This dude's a beast, man. Dude's a savage. He's very confident, very powerful.
Huge block there.
Yeah, he's hurt too, man.
He's got hurt here.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Cannonier's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Cannonier gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he has really picked up. Whoa! He's out!
He's done. He's done. What a performance!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest. 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout for
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.